Mike Stencil, Jeff Travis, and Larry Vanderwood. Here we go out of turn 4. As they got nearly 4 wide on the start. 3 wide out of turn 2, and it's Jason Seeley leading them down the back straightaway. Curt Spalding already up to 3rd in the 111 car. Takes to the outside of Ryan Disterheft in car number 56. Jason Seeley, your leader. Curt Spalding, 2nd. Mike Stencil all the way up from 8th starting spot, running 3rd. Ryan Disterheft, 4th. Kurt Minton running 5th, and Mike Harding, 6th in car number 43. Curt Spalding on the inside. Jason Seeley shuts the door out of turn 2. Mike Stencil running 3rd. Jason Seeley, Curt Spalding, Mike Stencil 3rd, and a 3-car battle for 4th. Ryan Disterheft, Mike Harding, and Kurt Minton. Kurt Minton up to 5th around Mike Harding. Kurt Minton running 5th. Side by side for the lead out of turn 2. Jason Seeley, Curt Spalding, and Mike Stencil running 3rd in car number 42S. Halfway, 4 laps down, 4 to go. Mike Stencil closing the gap in the 42 car, top 3. Closely bunched heading into turn 3. Jason Seeley is still your leader. Here comes Curt Spalding on the outside. Mike Stencil right behind. Curt Spalding on the inside takes over the top spot. Jason Seeley drops back to 2nd. Mike Stencil 3rd. Ryan Disterheft running 4th. White flag, 1 to go this time for your leader, Curt Spalding. Curt Spalding, Jason Seeley, Mike Stencil, Ryan Disterheft 4th, Kurt Minton running 5th, and Mike Harding 6th in 43. $19.99 modified champion here at Hartford Speedway Park from Hartford. Car number 111 winning that first heat, Curt Spalding, your winner. Todd Fights, 9 cars for 8 laps. IMCA Modified heat number 2. George Moulter in the black 5, and Todd Cowan running 2nd. John McClure. And Matt Corliss goes 4th. J.R. Hodovy running 5th, heading into turn 3. J.R. Hodovy takes to the high side of Matt Corliss. A little bit too high as he drops further back. Todd Fights trying to work his way up from the back in the 18 car, currently running 6th. George Moulter still your leader. Todd Cowan 2nd. John McClure running 3rd. Matt Corliss and Larry Van Putten. Heavy damage to the J.R. Hodovy car number 69 as he stops on the main straightaway. Larry Van Putten also involved in the 911 car down there in turn 4. Todd Cowan trying him on the inside, heading down the back straightaway. George Moulter trying to fend him off. And John, he takes to the outside of Todd Cowan for second. Todd fights to the inside of Matt Corliss for fourth. George Moulter still your leader. Todd Cowan second. John McClure third. Side by side for fourth. Todd fights on the inside, and Matt Corliss in car number 28. Good battle for second. John McClure tries to take the spot up to second in car number 12. Opening night winner up there at New 96 Speedway, running second. George Moulter trying to stretch out his lead. John McClure and Todd Cowan running third. Terry Shank slowing there down the back straightaway in the yellow 42. George Moulter leads him off turn 4. Todd fights on the inside up to third in car number 18. Matt Corliss trying to get around Todd Cowan and finally tries to get it under control. Drops back. Bill Holdnagel works his way around. 6 laps down. John McClure closing the gap in the 12 car. John McClure on the inside. They'll get the white this time by from your starter, Tim Beebe. George Moulter, your leader. John McClure right behind on the inside. Side by side out of turn 4. John McClure, Clarksville driver. Todd fights right behind in car number 18. Less than half a lap to go. George Moulter second. Todd fights running third. Here's your winner, John McClure from Clarksville in car number 12. Any new 96 Speedway fans? Any John McClure fans out there? Any Curt Spalding fans? "20-lap feature ready to roll. Complete restart out of turn 4. Here we go once again. George Moulter, Mike Stencil side by side out of turn 2. John McClure and Todd Cowan. John McClure third, Todd Cowan fourth, and Jason Seeley running fifth around a complete lap 1. Todd Cowan, your leader. Curt Spalding second. John McClure up to third, and George Moulter running fourth. Mike Harding fifth in car number 43. Curt Spalding on the inside. Todd Cowan, your leader. Todd Cowan, Curt Spalding second, John McClure running third, George Moulter, Mike Harding and Todd fights, Ryan Distraft and Jason Seeley. Cowan, Curt Spalding, John McClure, George Moulter fourth, Mike Harding. And Todd Fights in the 18 to the high side of Mike Harding for the number 5 spot. Jason Seeley up to 6th. 4 cars pulling away, stretching it out. Todd Cowan, your leader. Curt Spalding closing the gap. John McClure 3rd and George Moulter running 4th. Todd Fights up to 4th. George Moulter falling back to 5th. Now a 3-car battle up front. Todd Cowan, Curt Spalding on the outside, and John McClure running 3rd. Todd Cowan and Curt Spalding. Curt Spalding, your new leader in the 111, around a complete lap, 6:14 to go. Todd Cowan and John McClure. Jason Seeley on the inside, battle for 4th into car number 8, alongside of Todd Fights. Todd Fights running 4th, Jason Seeley 5th, George Moulter 6th, and J.R. Hotovy up to 7th in car number 69. Matt Corliss running 8th in car number 28. Curt Spalding, Todd Cowan 2nd, John McClure, Todd Fights 4th, Jason Seeley 5th, and George Moulter running 6th. Larry Underwood stopped on the back straightaway in car number 33. Curt Spalding, your leader. Battle for 2nd, 3-car battle. Todd Cowan, Todd Fights. And John McClure running 4th. 11 laps complete, 9 to go. Jason Seeley running 5th in car number 8. J.R. Hotovy running 6th in car number 69. Ryan Disterhef slowing, going a lap down in car number 56. 4-car battle on the back straightaway for 2nd. Make it a 5-car battle. J.R. Hotovy moving up in car number 69. 5-car battle off turn 4 for the number 2 spot. Todd Cowan running 2nd. Todd Fights 3rd in car number 18. Jason Seeley 4th. John McClure running 5th, and J.R. Hotovy right behind, holding down 6th. George Moulter running 7th, Mike Harding 8th, Mike Stencil 9th in the red 42. 5 laps to go for your leader, this time by Curt Spalding, 5 laps to go. Todd Cowan second, Todd Feist running third, Jason Seeley, John McClure, and J.R. Hadavy. Two more laps to go around a complete lap 18. Curt Spalding at a turn 4. Still a battle for second. Todd Cowan running second. Todd Feist third. Jason Seeley, John McClure, and J.R. Hadavy running sixth. Check. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Fans, how about a hand for Curt Spalding? Your winner, McCormick Enterprises Incorporated, Lane Automotive, and they're our sponsor tonight. Cowan second. Asphalt Sealing Company. First feature win. Pretty tough competition of cars, wouldn't you say there, Curt?
Oh yeah, this is the most competition we've had here in quite a few years. It's fun to race with a bunch of good cars.
Got a lot of the new 96 drivers coming down. Todd Feist was quick last week, and John McClure won it up at 96 last week. They had a good battle going on behind you. You probably didn't have a chance to notice any of that, though, way out. You had about a straightaway lead. Car hooked up tonight?
I wasn't letting up, that's for sure. As fast as Todd was last week, we were going for it. He can come get us.
All right, Curt, congratulations.